Okay, I'd like to go get the images. So the images I need to get for this graphic is a picture of a devil, football, basketball, and we'll call it a soccer ball. So I'm going to go ahead, and here's my page that I'm on. And right now I could go ahead and open up a second window, and I might as well do that because my training is right there, or it doesn't matter. I'm going to click into the URL. I'm going to type google.com. I'm going to hit enter. Here's my Google. I'm going to come up to images. You saw me click on images. I'm going to come over here. How about I go football? I'm going to say yes, enter. Here's pictures of footballs. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a football image. You do not have to get the exact same images that I have here, but I am going to offer you images here that are easier to clean. And so what I'm looking for is a football with a white background, because if I go to clean these with, if I go to clean these ones, let me see if I go back. If I close, like this will be difficult. Any of these ones with colored backgrounds are going to be difficult to clean out, okay? And so I'm looking at about the only nice one that's going to be somewhat easy is this one right here. So I'm going to click on it, then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to right click on it. And to right click, you understand that that is, hold in on a Macintosh, hold the control key, click. It's going to say save image as. I want to do save image as. It's going to say to where. Remember on our desktop, we made that photo. Here it is, RLS Athletics Photoshop. I slightly misspelt it. But Photoshop RLS Athletics, I'm going to save it to that folder that we just made a few minutes ago. I'm going to hit, and then up here, see up here where it says export, I'm going to double click in there. Some of you like to go click, hold, highlight. I'm just going to double click. It highlights everything. Then I'm going to call this football. And then it's going to get saved into that folder. Excellent. Next one I'm going to type in is basketball. And there we go. And again, I'm looking for something with a white background. And also, let me share with you what I'm looking for is, let me pull this open a little bit. I'm also looking for something that, remember this image that's on the piece of paper, the handout, or this, they're only a couple of inches. We don't need something that's massive. So I'm going to pick, how about this one? It's clean. It's not the same as that, but that's fine. I'm going to click on this image. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to right click on it and go, here we go, control, right click, and save as. It's going to say, I'm going to call it basketball, and it's already, remembers where I saved the football, so it's ready to go. I'm just going to hit save. Now here goes, let's come up here, let's type, I guess I'm going to call this a soccer ball. You could do volleyball, but I'll call it soccer ball. Click. Here it is. Again, I'm looking for a white background. Soccer ball. There's no white background. That's interesting. All of them are on green. It'll be a lot easier if I can get it on a white background to clean it, or on any clear background. It'll come out as much nicer. So I'm going to go, how about here? Soccer balls. There we go. Much nicer. So how about I take this one right here. I guess I'm trying to find. You know what I'm going to do? Because this one's not giving me an edge. See, there's no space there. So that's going to be more difficult. This one's giving me a little space around the edges. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to come in here. I'm looking at some of the rest of these. I'm going to go right. Oh, and this is one of the things I'm having you look at now that I see this number. See this 700 by 700? That's pixels. But close comparison, we're going to call that is close to being 7 inches by 7 inches. And that's fine. It will fit on our canvas that we're going to create. But we really want to keep it down, if possible, down to 3 to 2 inches. But I'm going to show you how to shrink it before you actually bring it in if it's too big. So I'm going to go ahead and right click on it, save image as, and we'll call this soccer. ball, and save. And the last is Blue Devil. And I'm going to click here, and there's nothing actual. Let's see if we can see hours. And I'm going to scan. I don't see exactly hours, but there's ones that are close. So we'll go ahead and just take one that is close. That's interesting that the one we have isn't there anymore. Okay, let me scroll back to the top. So how about I'll pick about this one right here, close enough, okay? When I click on it, I want to find out how big it is. There it is. It's approximately 5 inches by 4 inches. The 512 by 3, even though it's 512 pixels by 390, approximately it's about 5 by 4. That's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, interesting. Look at that, transparent. I'm going to show you how to deal with the transparent background. And I'm now going to go ahead and right click on it, save image as, and devil, Blue Devil, and save. Excellent. So as of now, we have all our, I can close this, we have all the images we need. We'll move on to the next step, which is opening up Photoshop and creating a canvas to go ahead and make these. So I'm going to go ahead, I could go ahead and just bring us back. Okay, next step.